Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's Brianna Ray from BriY here to bring you more fun with my laser engraving machine. Okay, I know these things are kind of expensive, but I love it. I cannot stop using it. I use it all the time. I use it for all kinds of stuff. Like, you wouldn't believe how in handy this has come for me. And how many fun projects I found to be able to do with it. So I had it out from my last project that I did where I made a prop for a musical. That was kind of like a faux branding iron. Today I'm using it to do something more gifty. And I don't like this side so much because it's got all these dots on it. Not sure what that's about. But I have this these live edge wood slices. And I just would really like to create something kind of memorable on here. So what I've got going on is I've got this ruler and I'm gonna kind of measure out about how long this baby is. It's 11 inches long by, I don't know, maybe 10. It's almost circular, but not. Yeah, 11 by 10, sort of. So it's not a perfect circle. It's a little bit organic, which means that we're going to be messing around with it a little bit. But I found out that using Laser GRBL, which is a free laser engraving program, you can actually engrave photos. Obviously, if you're engraving or wood burning rather, it's kind of more silhouetted, but it does have an option where it kind of eases up in certain areas and darkens up other areas to create an image. So definitely just something fun to do. Obviously I know not everybody has one of these, but maybe I'll convince you if you like it enough. It's kind of a great investment. So I've been talking too long. Let's move on. Go. There is my birthday girl. She was my Veronica when I was in Heather's. Obviously that is me. And then our two other friends who were in with us. It's got this logo in the back. This is one of our promotional shots that we did for the show. I like this one quite a lot. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go, and I have this in Canva because it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I know this is a premium feature, but I do use the background remover just to make sure that all the white's kind of out. Oh, it took away the Heather's too. Shoot. Hold on. Recreating it here. They do have a magic erase option. And also just kind of a fun fact that I'm throwing out here while I'm in here. Did you know that if you have a school account or a teacher account, you can get Canva Pro for free? I have been paying for Canva Pro for years and I found it entirely worth it. I love not being restricted and being able to use everything on here because I use it all the time. Touched it up with the brush. It's still got some funky bits hanging out because it's this chalk pattern, I guess. But yeah, we're kind of getting it rolling. Exactly the same, but kind of close. Anyway, gonna head up to our share button here, download transparent background, save as a PNG, download. Again, this is a premium feature, but man, does it save me so much time and energy. Here I am in Laser GRBL with my 1.2mm converter over here so that I have an idea of what I'm doing. I'm gonna head up to File, Open File, grab the Heather's design. You can see here, these options make a difference here, but I'm going to go click through and kind of see what this preview looks like. Yeah, I kind of like that, and I think this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to go next here, and I don't need it quite this slow. I'm going to up this to about 600. Let's do 600, I think is what I usually do. And for the width, I said 11 inches, and over here on my millimeter converter, it says that's about 280. So I'm going to do 280 on the width, create. And it's going to load up everything and pop it into here for me. And you can see this kind of red outline. But you can see that the image is very much intact and you can still tell what it is. I focus on, I'm going to come over here and we can see that right now we are down in the corner. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to hit this frame button and it's going to go all the way around to show me about where the image is going. I can also click this center button so that it'll show me about where it's at in the wood. And obviously this is not very center on the wood, so that's a problem. I would rather go by the center here, so I'm gonna readjust this just a little bit. Something like that should be fine. And now I'm gonna hit the frame button and make sure it fits all the way around this circle. That's as low as the image is gonna go, which is kind of an issue, and that's as far over as it's going to go. Now there is some white space on either side, but not quite that much, so I'm going to readjust kind of as it's framing. The fun part, of course, is that this is a 3-hour work here. So sad. And of course we can change the speed a little bit to make that a little bit shorter. Every time I append this file, it gets longer. I don't know what to do to fix this. Right, I switched to the dithering with decent quality results. So this is like dots instead of lines, but they're also done by lines. And that has shrunken it to 49 minutes, and that works for me because I really don't like letting this thing go for, you know, entirely too long. So this is what we're gonna go with. I'm feeling okay about it. Let's start it. I think it's only gonna require one pass. And I also have it set not only to dithering, but also to 2000 millimeters per minute. This is a thick piece of wood, and also when it goes over so many times, especially in these really dark areas, it does kind of burn a bit. And I don't think that's necessary. So let's get started, shall we? Fortunately for me, I'm like really about to die. So as you can see, it's kind of starting at the legs and working up, and it's already burning pretty well. So I think this 2000 is not too bad. I'm gonna let it keep going, and I'm just gonna come back and check in every now and then because I'm about to die. So catch you back here, hopefully with something fun happening. And of course, it just keeps going up and up and up now that it's going. Blech. Oh my gosh! It's already going pretty good actually, and I'm not mad. Let me give you a better look. Oh yeah. Look at those legs! Woo! For an update, we're getting there, y'all. Look at that. Can even see the plaid coming together. Down to about 1 hour and 4 minutes. 1 hour and 4 minutes. About 34 minutes in, so about halfway. So we can see we still have all this stuff coming up on top. Can't wait to see how it looks. 50 minutes in, you can see we're getting just to the top of Heather Chandler's head. And even lower now to 1 hour and 3 minutes. So 13 minutes left. Let's take a peek. Wow, my face is like the only one that came out really, really jank, but that's okay. It's not my gift. Huh. Oh, coming up on the last rows. Ta-da! And there she is. And once again, I'm pretty sure my face is like the worst part of it. I might get some black, like just like a, I don't know, like a marker, and just add a touch of detail back in. So, you know, get a little Sharpie in there. Maybe just define my eyes a little bit. I really did cut off a lot of that S, but not bad. I actually quite like it. I think it turned out pretty decent, all things considered. And another part of what I considered was maybe kind of going in and adding in like kind of like a wash of color over top of each of these gals, but I don't think that's necessary. I think this is pretty good as it is. So I did want to add in, before the ribbon, something to hang this up with. I don't know if she's actually going to want to hang it. You know, some people like to just kind of like leave these somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but whatever. So I'm just, since these are so tiny, I'm just gonna manually screw these babies in. And I have two. I cannot, for the life of me, find the matching screw that's supposed to go with this. So I just kind of have this tiny little silver one, and I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. Excellent. It's actually pretty lightweight, all things considered. And of course, I'm just gonna slice this. Or maybe I'll just string it through the back here and create something hanging. I ended up swapping to some chain instead of the ribbon to kind of keep with this more like simple look about it. So yeah, there's that. Just something really cool that I recently learned I could do with my with my engraver. I'm happy with the way it turned out. Hopefully you are as well. I'm not going to spend too much time dwelling on it or chit-chatting about it. It worked, and hopefully you learned a little something here today. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I do put up new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much, and I hope to see you then. See ya.